Hello and welcome to another episode of Laptop Retrospective, and today I wanted to feature the Titan once again from Unihertz. Now, this is a phone that I originally kickstarted many years ago now, I suppose. One thing that I will certainly say about it that I think I've always been rather upfront with it is that this thing is simply just too big. For daily use, this thing is unfortunately so large that it makes it very hard to pocket. So here is my Google Pixel 4a, which I understand is actually a pretty small phone, but as you can see, there is a significant amount of girth that really just makes this thing uncomfortable to carry in most situations, and realistically, in most pants. And that is what I'd like to bring to your attention today, and that is the announcement of the Titan Pocket. So it is supposedly a smaller version of this phone that will be coming, I believe, May 18th to Kickstarter. And it certainly looks like it is smaller. I think the number I've heard is 33% smaller, in fact. And there are your dimensions. Now, there are a couple of things that I'm hoping that they will be able to fix, or do better, I should say. So it weighs in at 216 grams, supposedly. It'll run Android 11, and hopefully that'll be right away. It sports a 4,000 milliamp battery, so considerably less than the Titan, which was 6. And that's about all we really know about it for the moment. Once the Kickstarter launches, we'll probably know a lot more. Some things that I am hopeful for is just better support immediately releasing the device would be ideal. I am disappointed to see that the bottom key row has been split again by the spacebar key. For those people that touch type or have gotten used to typing on phones, having the spacebar key there is a bit cumbersome. It does look like they are adding additional buttons up top, which is good. In fact, if we zoom in, it looks like there's a system button and as well as a function button. That will, of course, mean that the software that is required for this will be quite unique. I'm also hoping that the cameras on the Titan Pocket are better, because that was a bit of a deal breaker on this one. The latency on the cameras, especially for video, was a bit disappointing. The last thing that I actually wanted to show you was one of these, which was actually sent after filling out a survey. And this is a phone case for the Titan, straight from Unihertz. And the thing is that if you are going to carry the Titan, I think that this is pretty much a requirement. And that is because you need this case to hopefully protect everything that you own from the Titan. It is definitely unforgiving in terms of its metal edges and just very rigid construction. And it's rigid construction for the average person, I think, to a fault. I know for a fact that if I were to drop this phone right now on my countertop, I'm going to dent my wood countertop, and that's not great. To protect anything that I'm planning on using the Titan around, this little armored sleeve is actually probably a good idea, and it also means that this camera module bump thing is actually now flush with the case. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be interesting to see what happens on the 18th when the Pocket is announced on Kickstarter, and I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are on devices like these. I was perhaps ambitious in thinking that this could be a daily driver. I'm not too sure if the Pocket will interest me enough to support that. But again, I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment section down below. And as always, I will encourage you to do the big four. Please like the video, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If anything does happen with the Titan Pocket of interest, I'll be sure to let you know about it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.